These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Good Monday to you. I'm Megan Thompson, tracking those top stories right now from ABC15 Arizona.
We've been all around the state trying to get people understand, connect the issues. These issues affect your lives, affect your futures. So we need to make sure people are registered to vote.
America Votes 2024. Are you registered to vote yet? You have just a little bit longer, a few hours left as Valley organizations are taking action over the weekend to help sign up as many people before today's crucial deadline. Maricopa County Recorder's Office says they have seen a surge in registrations. We'll have around 2.6 million active registered voters this year. To register to vote online, visit the Secretary of State's office at azsos.gov. A reminder, the ballots will hit the mailboxes this week and early voting begins Wednesday. The ballot is going to have 2 pages, front and back. Now, we do live in a swing state, of course, so at this point in the election cycle, campaigns can get pretty aggressive asking for your support and donations, but scammers are also increasingly active this election season, targeting both voters and donors. Scripps News' John Matarese has the latest on ways to protect your personal data so you don't waste your money.
At this point in the political season, you might feel bombarded by calls, texts, and emails asking for your vote or a donation. Now, if you would like to contribute to a candidate, make sure your money is going to that campaign and not a scammer.
Did you get a postcard we sent?
Co-chairman.
As the days creep closer to the 2024 election, people are saying they're fed up with political text messages. Abby Brinkman says she gets them constantly.
I think it's annoying, personally.
The bigger concern for Rick Murphy is that some messages could be scams.
You just got to make your own mind up.
I'm not clicking these links.
According to FightCybercrime.org, there are a few ways scammers might come after your money or information this election season. Political donation scams, fake surveys and polls, and voter registration scams.
If I receive a prompt to donate money or to discuss me, my personal information, provide any of that, it's immediately a red flag.
Steve Earls is head of cybersecurity for ID Shield. He says always be proactive and verify who sent a text, email, or social media message. He says never click links you don't recognize. Instead, go to the official campaign website. If you get a suspicious phone call, Earls says don't engage.
We're starting to see voices being recorded. Doesn't take that many words to get an AI relatively cheaply to mimic someone.
Want political messages to stop? On an iPhone, look for Filter Unknown Senders in the message settings. For Android, Caller ID and Spam in settings. Michael Wilson says he needs to do something.
I understand that it's that time of year, but it's not simply something that I want to deal with on a daily and almost, every other hour basis.
So be on guard and consider message blockers so you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
It is another weather action day. The late season heat is taking a toll on pretty much everyone. And unfortunately, that does include St. Mary's Food Bank. The food bank depends on donations at the Arizona State Fair, especially on Fridays when fairgoers can exchange cans for free tickets. The food bank tells us there was a 50% dip in donations last week. And this time is crucial for St. Mary's this year, especially ahead of the holidays. Feel Good Fridays returns this Friday, benefiting St. Mary's and Operation Santa Claus. You can score free fair admission from noon to 6 by donating 10 non-perishable food items. Well, there could be some sticker shock as homeowners insurance premiums are going up. A big contributing factor, extreme weather. Arizona is among a handful of states that are seeing higher rates. Experts say if you're struggling with the increased cost, talk to your agent to see if there are some coverages you don't need or if you can increase your deductible to mitigate some of those costs.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. The Phoenix metro area now under an excessive heat warning through Tuesday night. Meanwhile, much of central, southwest, and western Arizona will remain under that heat warning through today. But either way, those temperatures sizzling hot these next couple days. Near 110 again today. We'll likely end up just shy of it with Phoenix topping out at 109. But we could hit 110 out in Yuma and Quartzsite. Mid-90s today in Sedona. Low 80s in Show Low and Flagstaff, topping out in the low 80s as well. Tomorrow, 107 for Phoenix. weeks. Overnight lows in the upper 70s. And then as you look ahead to the end of the week and into the weekend, those temperatures coming down a bit, at least closer to 105 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, a little bit lower on Sunday. A very slight chance of a shower in northern Arizona Tuesday and Wednesday. Otherwise, look for a dry 7-day forecast here in the valley and a scorching hot start to the week with daily records still in jeopardy even as we get through this upcoming weekend.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head on over to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.